Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ashley Diane. I'm a 39-year-old mother of two, full-time teacher, and fit model competitor with the Canadian Physique Alliance. Today is Saturday, December the 27th, and it marks 15 weeks out from my first show of 2026, actually first fit model show ever. So I did my check-ins today. I am very happy with how I am looking, especially my back pose. I have never, ever, ever had those lines. So my back is definitely coming in. I started taking a product last week. I'll post a photo of what it looks like. It's something you buy on Amazon, so it's not like a banned substance in sport, but it just is an estrogen balancer that my coach recommended. As she said, females that tend to carry body fat on their glutes and their thighs generally have higher estrogen. So this is just to kind of naturally balance my estrogen. And I don't know, I think maybe it's working. Probably other things are also contributing to the progress I'm seeing, but I'm really happy with how things are coming in. I was 129.0 today. So I think last Saturday was like 129.6-ish. So about a half a pound since last week, which is more than enough. We are just kind of coasting right now as I am pretty lean and we don't need to like grind really hard to get where we need to go, just kind of need to maintain and coast and then reevaluate as we get closer to show. 15 weeks is still a long ways to go. And more or less, I could probably be stage ready any day, but I'm not because there's no shows until my show. I think my show is the first show, at least in Ontario, my province, of 2026. I think there may be one other show earlier in Quebec, but I think it's like only a week or two earlier. So it's not like I can jump on the bandwagon and compete really early. But yeah, other things. So today I actually have a photo shoot. So I'm excited for that. It's been several years since I've done a photo shoot. And I'm excited to get some new photos for my Instagram. My Instagram is not very exciting if you follow it. It's mainly just gym pictures and videos and posing. I don't have any professional photo shoots in a while. In the past, I had done quite a lot. My 2023 prep, I probably did like 10 shoots. So, and it's been a while. I did one last year. It was like late fall on a beach, again in Canada. It was cold. I got some great photos for that, but it was cold and it wasn't like a full on photo shoot because there wasn't that many outfit changes. And it was only like half an hour because I was freezing my butt off. But yeah, so today I am going to drive 2.5 hours for a photo shoot. I'm really excited and I'm going to take you along. So I'll catch you on the next clip.
Iconic today.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday, December the 29th. Last I left off was my photo shoot 2 days ago. I had a lot of fun. We shot for about 5.5 hours. I think about like 7 or 8 outfit changes. I'm really excited to get the photos when I do. And of course, I'll share them because like anytime he takes some photos, he'd show me on his camera and they looked really good. So I'm very excited. I was pretty hungry after the shoot. Prior to the shoot, all I ate was my protein oats and 1 protein bar. As we were shooting, I didn't eat anything and we wrapped up around 8 p.m. So at that point, I was kind of hungry. So I went for a burger. There was a gourmet burger place in the town where I shot in, and they have this monthly special. And for this month, being December, it was called the Stocking Stuffer, and it literally had everything Christmas on a burger. So you had your patty, it had brie cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce, turkey, and gravy. And I downed that whole thing. I was pretty satisfied after that. I didn't have any other sides. I didn't have fries or anything else, milkshake. No, I was good with the burger and then my water. And then I drove home. But once I get those photos, I will definitely share them with you. I forgot how much work a photo shoot is. Since the photo shoot, my body has been in so much pain. It feels like I was in a car accident. Like my calves are sore, my hamstrings are sore, my inner thighs, my lower back. And maybe it's also because I'm lean, but posing and having to hold different poses, twisting and arching and contorting your body in different shapes to make cool photos is not the easiest. So I was pretty sore. I still am very sore. Yesterday on Sunday, I did go to the gym. Silly me, I forgot my gym bag. So I had to train in socks. My gym doesn't allow you to train in socks. So I tried to do it discreetly and not bring attention to myself. Also not having my gym bag. I didn't have my book where I record my workouts. So I didn't really follow my usual training program for a Sunday because I knew the exercises, but I didn't remember what my weights were from the week before. And I like to progressive overload and do the same weight or higher. I didn't have my ankle straps for kickbacks. I didn't have the pad for doing hip thrusts. Plus my back was sore, lower back. So I was like, and my hamstrings actually. So I was like, I'll just kind of wing it and just do some different exercises, get some movement. So that was yesterday. And I think I'm just going to take a break for the next couple days from the gym. So today's Monday. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning at 9:30. And then I am actually having a father-daughter date. So I am taking my dad out for breakfast. I'm excited for that. He's very excited. And probably hit up Costco, and that will probably be that for today. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a heads up. Oh, one other update. So it's only been 1 week technically of winter, and this winter really sucks. Honestly, I'm not a fan of living in Canada. I wish I could move, but I can't. And I am not a winter girl, especially this year when I am rather lean and I'm cold 24/7. But anyways, it's only been 1 week of winter and we had an ice storm yesterday. So it was freezing rain probably for about 8 hours and my power went off. So that was fun. I guess I never filmed last spring, but last spring we had a really significant ice storm in my area. It caused there to be a power outage for 5 days. And my town, the district I live in, declared a state of emergency, and they brought in hydro crews from all over Canada. So the East Coast and the West Coast, because everyone was without power for a really long time. So last night, when we had our ice storm and then the power went off at 11, I was like, oh, how many days is this going to be? Do I have to go and move with my mom and dad till my power's restored? Fortunately, it came back on at 1. So I'm happy with that. The freezing rain has come down. The accumulation has washed away because it's been raining since midnight. So that's a good thing. But regardless, I am definitely not excited for this winter because last winter was a really, really bad winter. I had quite a bit of damage to my house. I lost 2 eaves troughs. I had damming with the roof. So water was coming into my house. I had to repair drywall. And then the 5-day power outage, we got a generator. We hooked my furnace up to the generator. When the power was restored, it overloaded my control panel, my control board of my furnace, and my furnace went. So I also had to replace my furnace last year, which is okay because my boyfriend works in HVAC. So we were able to get a furnace at cost for like $2,400, a brand new furnace. And my old furnace was 13 years old. So it's one of those things that it wouldn't be much longer before it would have to be replaced. But anyways, it was a terrible winter and I'm really dreading what this one will be. But enough of my little spiel. I am going to continue on my drive, go to my appointment, and have my breakfast with my dad. Hi, YouTube. Today is Wednesday, December the 31st. So happy last day of the year. The last couple of days, I did film little clips and I inputted them. I had a really great breakfast date with my dad. I am such a daddy's girl. I love, love, love my dad. Here's a cute little story. So there's this aftershave called Brute. And when I was a little girl and my dad would shave, he'd put it on aftershave, right? And he'd always come and find me and give me like a hug and like snuggle up his face close to mine because I'd always, notice the smell. Well, I love it. That smell is my daddy's smell. And then before our date, he like brought his Brute with him and had it in his truck. So before he met me for breakfast, he like put some on his face because he just knows I love it. But I love my dad and I'm so grateful I was able to have that time with him. And then that was Monday. Tuesday, I filmed a little bit. Like I showed what I was wearing and then a little bit arriving at the spa, but I spent a whole day at Veta, which is this Scandinavian spa with hot tubs and saunas and steam rooms. I actually went with my coach and her boyfriend as well as my boyfriend. So it was a double date and we had the best time. Like we were there for 6 hours, never ran out of conversations. It was relaxing and just really nice to have that social time. Then we went out to eat, filmed a little bit of that, had a burger. I forgot to film and then I pretty much half ate my burger. I'm like, I guess I should film a little bit. But it was just really nice to have that time. And then now today, a new day, a busy day. I was at IKEA. So backtrack here. If you followed me in the summer when I was doing my first Fit Model prep series, even though I didn't compete, I was doing some house renovations and I added this pantry attached to my house. I'll input what it looks like. But this winter, we have a new project we're going to do, and we're going to do a proper gas fireplace, well, propane, because that's what I have where I live. So we're going to have our propane fireplace with like built-ins. This is kind of like the inspiration of what it will look like. So we went to IKEA today and bought the base cabinets that we're going to use for that. And then, over the coming months, we're going to get the fireplace, do the shelves and buy the tile or the stone for the fireplace and put it all together. So that was very exciting. And now I'm off to the gym. I haven't trained since the last time I spoke to you, as I did take 2 days off. I am able to do that since I only train 3 days a week. and I was very sore after my photo shoot, but I'm good now. So I took some time off from the gym. I'm going to train and then have a very chill New Year's. Happy New Year! Today is Friday, January the 2nd. Last I left off was my little talk on New Year's Eve. I did go to the gym. I trained lower body. It was very busy on New Year's Eve. I guess people are getting a head start on their New Year's resolutions. I'm not too sure, but it was busy. So I didn't film that. It was a lower body day. After the gym, I went to work. I don't think I've told you guys this yet, but I work part-time at Kelsey's. It's just a little extra spending money, helps with shows and, lashes and nails, the girly stuff. And I enjoy it. I work with kids all day. So mainly my interactions are with children, which is my preference. But once in a while, it's fun to interact with adults. So after the gym, I went to work from 5 to 9. So just about 4 hours. And then came home and I just chilled. I was pretty tired. So I actually was in bed before midnight. And then yesterday was January 1st, and that's where you saw my upper body day. I only train upper body every 2 weeks, and it fell on the first of the year. So it's kind of exciting. I like training upper body, even though I don't do it very much, but I got some good videos. It wasn't very busy at the gym yesterday. Surprising. I guess all the New Year's resolution people are still hungover. My guess is today, January 2nd, it will be busy. Not excited for that, but hey, it is what it is. I joke with the people at the front desk at my gym that as much as I am not a fan of all the new people signing up, obviously if they continue with it, kudos to them. I was a newbie at one point. I haven't always been fit. So one year I made a change and I stuck to it. So those people, my hat goes off to them. So much respect. But the people that sign up, good at new year, new me, and don't come back, as much as a lot of people in fitness complain about it, you know what? In all honesty, they're the ones that pay for the gym. Because at Planet Fitness, where I go, it's either $10 a month or $30 if you have the black card with tanning, massage bed, bringing in guest privileges. So regardless, it's pretty affordable. And to cancel your membership at Planet Fitness, you actually have to come in, talk to someone at the front desk and cancel. And I would think many people who give up on their New Year's resolutions are a bit intimidated to come face to face and cancel. And for how little it costs a month, they probably just continue paying, but yet not going. So they're the ones that actually fund the gym and keep it going. Or someone like me who goes regularly, I use the equipment, I cause wear and tear. And they're not making money off of me because I'm putting my membership to use. So as much as people like to bash, how the gyms are going to be so busy, it is what it is. I hope people stick to it because I think it's so important to have health and fitness as a priority in your life, especially as we age. And this is the year I turn 40. So definitely super important. But you know what? Those that don't stick with it, the positive side is they are paying for the gym to remain open. But anyways, today on Friday, I have another busy day. I'm going to go get my lashes done, train for a couple hours, and then go to work for 4 o'clock. So I'm working 4 to 8 at Kelsey's. Since my town where my gym and this restaurant are about 25 minutes away, I try to make my drive into town worth it. So since I'm always at the gym, I'll either aim to go to the gym before work or after work. And then I'm not really driving an extra trip into town just for a 3 or 4 hour shift. So yeah, it's going to be kind of busy. And then once I'm home, I do a little bit of fitness coaching on the side where I make meal plans and workout plans for clients. People had stopped for a while, which was fine. But I guess again, with New Year's resolutions, I have 2 former people that have come back wanting me to help them. And then one of them gave a referral for another person. So I have to make a brand new plan. So I want to get that to her today so that she has the weekend to buy what she needs and start preparing her meals so she can start fresh Monday. So it's pretty busy, but I'm not complaining. But I'm going to wrap up this video, and then tomorrow I will start fresh at 14 weeks out. By the way, I checked on my countdown app and we are at 98 days away from my show. So we are in the double digits now, no longer the triple digits. One other update, I do not yet have photos from my photo shoot. It's to be expected, but once I do get them, I will definitely be sharing them with you. But that's about it for now. And thank you for following me on this exciting week. I feel like it was a great week, like a nice balance of everything. Did a lot with the photo shoot, spending time with friends at the spa, and just the gym. It was productive, but at the same time, it was also a bit relaxing. And I have enjoyed sleeping in, which to me is only like 7, 8 o'clock max, but still it's sleeping in compared to when I'm back at work. But it's been a good and busy week, and I will catch you on the next clip as we head back to work. And, 14 weeks out, it's coming. It's taken a while, but it's coming. But thank you for following. I'll catch you next week.